There's other ways that that the legalization of marijuana is changing the landscape in Nevada, especially is as of 2020, they will no longer do pre-employment drug testing for marijuana. 6 of y'all can't find a job worth a fuck, can you? Your kids won't pee in a cup anymore. You can't get your shit together. I understand. I think it's a good thing, and I'm gonna be very blatantly honest with you guys. I think that drug testing is just a way of fucking with poor people. You know what I mean? Look at how many jobs drug test. Most of them are minimum wage or barely better. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do for a living, sir? Phone sales. Phone sales. Okay. Phone sales. You'd probably do a lot better in sales if you were jerking off to them all the time. Like, buy this toaster. Yeah. What kind of phone sales do you do? Insurance. Insurance. Okay. Do you have the drug test for that job? No. No, and you shouldn't. Right? What kind of insurance are you selling?
Car warranty. Yeah.
Car warranty? Wait a second. You're that motherfucker calling me telling me my car's out of warranty, ain't you? This is him! This is get him, man! This is the rapid dog! Get out! Motherfucker! I don't even own that car anymore. It got repoed and I gotta hear that the fucking thing's out of warranty now? Oh, you son of a bitch. I never thought I'd meet you in person! Okay, sorry. What's that? All three of you do this? Oh, just all three of you? I like how she's like, I ain't included with these motherfuckers. The only reason I'm still fucking him, he's getting benefits. Other than that, I don't know. What about you, sir? What do you do for a living? Manufacturing. Methamphetamine? You really want to clarify? A lot of shit you can manufacture, sir. Hospital gowns? You can't make the ropes a little closer so I can hide my asshole? Fuck around and an orgy with that guy. I don't be wearing that robe. Alright, so do you have to drug test for that job? Why? What are you going to do? You're going to put too cool of a floral pattern on a fucking robe all day? Right, there's no point. They should allow you to get high at work. Like, man, right here, what do you do? You what? You're a project manager? Okay, what kind of projects do you manage? You do what? Stadium projects? Oh, humanitarian projects. Sorry, I'm from the South. I can't understand your fucking dialect, you know what I mean? And I can't admit it because then I sound right. Oh, that wasn't inner dialogue. Right. Do you have the drug test for that? No, right. Why? Okay, here's my motivation for this shit. Okay, many moons ago, I went for a job where I was going to be making $7 an hour. Okay, keep your panties on, ladies. I know that's a lot of money. And the manager, who was probably making $10 an hour, told me that I was lucky to have a job there and that I needed to pass a drug test. It's like, dude, I'm making $7 an hour. You're lucky I don't rob you blind. You know what I mean? I'm making $7 an hour and I gotta pass a drug test? I can't afford drugs. And even if I could afford drugs, that's the only thing making this bullshit job worthwhile. You know what I mean? Don't you want to walk into Burger King and the guy behind the counter just be as red-eyed as you? Right? You're like, fuck yeah, I picked a good day to wear a Pink Floyd t-shirt. You boys getting extra burger patties today. Yeah, no, totally. If you start the Wizard of Oz with the Dark Side of the Moon, I get it. Give me that fucking patty, man. Like, I'm okay with all kinds of people being high on the job. I'm okay with police officers being high on the job. Right? First off, it would take care of a lot of social issues. And second off, how awesome would it be to get pulled over by a cop that's just as high as you? You know where I pulled you over, son? Not a clue, officer. Fuck me either. Alright, Sarge, I guess we'll try this shit again next weekend. I'll leave a little earlier so you don't fuck up my time. Like, I'm okay with everybody being high on the job. Okay, I would be cool with a damn surgeon being high on the job. You know what I mean? Do you want a surgeon that smoked 3 joints or had 4 cups of coffee? But if we're going to change the way that we look at the results of drug tests when it comes to marijuana, I think we should change the way we look at the results of drug tests when it comes to other drugs, y'all. And one of those drugs is crystal meth. I didn't expect you guys to be on board with this. I've seen y'all laugh. Most of y'all got all your teeth, I understand. Meth is not a very glamorous drug. There's nothing cool about it. I get it, right? One little line, pow, you're awake for 24 hours. And when you're somewhere like Las Vegas, I get it. There's 24 hours worth of shit to do. Play on, player. And if you get addicted to it, you just got caught up in the game, and that's all for you, you know. But when you live somewhere like, say, Victorville, California, why are you doing meth? There ain't 24 hours worth of shit to do. Your Walmart closes at midnight. Right? That's why you're restanding your cabinets at 3 a.m. and rebuilding the carburetor to your car by 5. You ain't got shit to do. But here's what happens. Let's say one day old Cracky McCracker decides he wants to get his shit together. Okay, he wants to go get him a job making $7 an hour. And he goes in there and they tell him he's got to pass a drug test. And he pees in the cup and they go, ooh, you tested positive for meth. You're a crackhead. And then he scampers off into the darkness to steal the copper out of your AC while you're sleeping. But let's say we change the way we look at the results of drug tests, and man, we can change the world. Right? Instead of being like, you tested positive for meth, you're a crackhead. What if they were like, you tested positive for meth? You'll work overtime. You are totally cool with 15-hour days. Just don't steal any shit. We're going to weigh you when you walk in, weigh you when you walk out. Welcome to the squad. We're going to save a shit ton on dental. All right, let's say you test positive for LSD. They're like, cool, welcome to the graphic arts department. Let's make some posters. Or if you test positive for heroin, they just hand you a harmonica and go, here, you'll figure it out. Thank you. Is it that or is it the methamphetamine? Speak up, sir. Do you need an oxygen or an EpiPen? We have to know.